So thank you for allowing me to share. I just wanted to present something because I keep hearing about it. So I'm a person living with multiple sclerosis. I've been dealing with it for about 22 years. And so for anybody that does not know what MS is, it's basically a neurodegenerative condition. So it causes lots of things like muscle spasms and spasticity, like really tightness in your limbs, which my tightness sometimes can be so strong that it causes pain, particularly with weather changes and things like that. Obviously, when you have lots of things going on in your body and you don't never know what the next day is going to look like, because every day is different, it causes a lot of anxiety. It can also cause a lot of fatigue and bladder issues and so forth. So I made a choice 22 years ago not to take traditional medications. I was just uncomfortable with it, with the side effects that I saw people were having from the medications. So I made a choice. And my doctor was working with me to find something that would work for me outside of regular Western meds. And so we started with medical marijuana. And so I wanted to share about that because a lot of times people talk about medical marijuana or they're using marijuana instead. And so I'll say to people, have you tried CBD? And they're like, oh, that doesn't work, or, just lots of negative talk about it. But I try to tell people, think about it, because when I was using medical marijuana, that was great and all. It took away the pain, it took away the anxiety. However, I couldn't do anything else. I was a couch potato. So all I wanted to do was sleep and maybe eat. I didn't want to do anything else. And I'm still employed, thankfully. I'm still employed, so I couldn't even think. I had a lot of brain fog. I couldn't function. I'm a therapist, and so I see clients all day long for the most part. And so it's not helpful if I can't remember what my clients say to me or what I'm supposed to be doing or any of those kinds of things. So I had to transition from that. So I talked to her about that. We tried to find a CBD product that consistently worked for me. And I wasn't able to find one until I found Wakana. So the products work. And so I'm a product of the product for sure. I start with the MD every day. I use the water soluble. I use gummies at night. And I use the vape when I have pain or pain, mostly when the weather changes, or use the smokable pre-rolls as well. I had to get over that as well because I got a kid here and I was like, I think it was Kathy. So thank you, Kathy. I think this was before I actually knew you. I hadn't seen your face, and you talked to me on the phone one day about just talking to my son about it. He's 18. I think he was 17 at the time. And she was like, well, just explain to him what it does for you and why it's different than because a lot of these kids are just buying things on the street, and why that's not helpful and why you don't want to do that, but how that's different from what I'm doing. And so I thank you. I never got a chance to thank you for sharing that with me, but I do thank you. So I just wanted to share that because I think it's important that people don't mix the two up. Like, it's fine, but I couldn't do that because I still need to work. I still need to function. I still need to drive or do whatever else I need to do in my life. So just wanted to share that.